I was eating my chocolate face. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. OK, this week I read about a big new international crime that's occurring as we speak, and it's a real concern for people, customs officials all over the world. People are trying to smuggle dinosaurs, OK? It's the trade in dinosaur remains, and they're smuggling them from one part of the world to another. It's a big business now. The smugglers will stop at nothing. They even disguise them as toys. Here's a Barney the dinosaur, which was seized at Heathrow, and as you can see, they've been smuggling the bones of all kinds of dinosaurs. A Brontosaurus, Stegosaurus. I hope they're not smuggling dinosaurs the same way they smuggle drugs, or they'll end up with a Verisaurus. There you go. And Jim, I mean, I don't know if people know this, because apparently they give it to people and ask them, they'll take stuff through customs for them. Jimmy, you travel a lot. I know you just came back. No one asked you to bring anything suspicious back, did they?
No, not really. I mean, I just come back from Lanzarote, but although someone, a dodgy guy did ask me to bring these slippers back, but I mean, apart from that, nothing really at all. I mean, I just came back as normal, you know.
Beautifully performed, and may I say, I think my favourite moment in that routine is the way Dave Garn kind of leant back to try and distance himself from the joke as it was taking place. Yeah. Let's get my next guest out, ladies and gentlemen. She is one of the world's most beautiful women. Here she is, being all fierce-like on the catwalk. Bringing sassy realness to the show is Jourdan Dunn. The catwalk. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Jourdan Dunn, ladies and gentlemen. Come and sit down. Well, Jourdan, of course you look stunning. Congratulations on your genetic makeup. So you are one of the biggest supermodels in the world right now. That's what they say.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's a weird thing to have thrown at you like that. How did it start for you? Where were you discovered? How did this begin?
It's kind of really glamorous. Like, I got spotted in Primark.
Wow.
Primani, as they call it now. So
Primark, which branch of Primark
Hammersmith.
were you? In the Hammersmith Primark. Yeah, big up the Hammersmith Primark. Let's do that. So what were you doing in Primark? Were you on your own with your mum, with your kids, with your friends?
No, I was with friends. It was half term, and I didn't actually want to be in Primark. I really wanted to get home, but my friends were like, "Come, let's just go." So I was like, "All right." So then we went. And we were just mucking around in the sunglasses section, and there's this woman that just kept looking over at us, and I was like, does she think we're going to steal sunglasses in Primark? I don't know. So
Did you and your friends look like the kind of people who would steal
Probably.
sunglasses?
We had, like, our hair to the side and gel back and everything like that.
OK, so you were fooling with sunglasses, and she approached you?
She approached, she's like, oh, have you ever thought about modelling? And I was like, not really. And then she gave me a card, and I saw it was Storm, and automatically I was thinking Kate Moss. I was like, oh, wow, so she's legit.
Yeah.
She's, you know.
So you didn't think it was a fact? Because whenever people approach me about modelling,
Yeah, tell me how that is for you.
I've always smelled a rat.
Yeah.
Immediately. It was never Storm, though. So that must have been pretty exciting. And how did you find the modelling experience, and did you take to it immediately? Did you enjoy it?
No, because I'm, like, a normal chick. Like, I'm normal, and then being put in an environment with not-so-normal people, like crazy personalities and egos, and it was a bit much for me.
Hold it, you can't possibly be talking about other models.
Oh, no. Oh, no, of course not.
So, who were the craziest? You don't have to name names, but was there a kind of crazy group from one part of the world or another part of the world?
Oh, yeah. Like, they have their little cliques. There's, like, the Brazilian girls and then the Russian girls that have a bit of a reputation.
And they're the Russians are crazy?
Yes.
OK.
Yes, the Russians are the crazy ones.
And how does the craziness come out with the Russians?
I was sharing a room with one Russian, and she was, like, the worst. It got to a point where the agency had to come in our room, and search for her papers because she was travelling to the UK, so she couldn't find her papers. So I was on my bed, minding my own business, reading a book, I don't know what. And then they found a pregnancy test, and then they're like, say her name was Natasha. Natasha, what's this? And then she just pointed at me, so that is Jourdan's. I was like, wow. Oh, no, it's not Jourdan's, but I was laughing because the fact that she was so fresh to actually say it was mine, and I was like, no. And she's like, yeah, it's Jourdan's.
I hope did you black slap that girl?
I mean, she's lucky. I could have been that kind of girl from London that would get the mandem on her or something, but, you know, she didn't know that. But I'm very nice, so she's lucky.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I've heard about the mandem.
Oh, no.
The mandem is a group of friends.
Yes, the mandem.
Yes, the mandem. Because am I correct in it stands for mandem I know? Manda I know. What does mandem...
I don't know.
What does mandem stand for?
I don't know.
Mandem.
The mandem.
They are my mandem.
They are my...
All right, I'm still confused about it. It's like a gang of friends.
Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't get your man them on them.
I didn't do that.
No one would have blamed you if you had.
Yeah.
OK, so let's talk about the catwalk career then. So when you get you get picked out of obscurity, essentially, you're there shopping, you're going to be a model. Presumably, do they, I guess they give you certain instructions about how you look after yourself, what you do. How about the kind of walking on the catwalk? Is that taught to you, or do you have to come ready with your own style?
Oh, my God, like... So I got scouted when I was 14, so I never wear heels. I'm, like, in my trainers or my flats. So they're like, OK, so the shows are coming up, you need to, like, get your walk down. And I remember, before then, my mum bought me a pair of, like, 8-inch hooker heels.
Wow. Yeah.
And she's like, Jourdan, if you can walk in these, you can walk in anything.
Can I just ask you, is that how your mother described the shoes to you?
Yes, hooker heels.
Hooker heels?
Hooker, stripper,
that is, that is serious man, them, your mum. So... 8 inches, kind of, that's a big old... It's
a serious heel.
Wow.
And then once I got to New York, like, for an hour straight, they tied my hands behind my back and got me in 6-inch...
Really? This is the model person...
I'm being real. Like, they tied my hands behind my back and said, all right, Jourdan, up and down, until I had tears in my eyes.
Wow.
It was that serious.
Wow.
No, it was fine, because, you know, no, it was not like, you know, it was fine.
It's just essentially, you know what? If you want, I can call Amnesty International and have you out of that situation, OK? If you need rescuing, just give us some sort of a signal at some stage. Right? Do you worry about making the mistakes? We've seen, you know, probably before you, the most famous black model we had was Naomi Campbell. And there's that fantastic shot, and I remember I interviewed her shortly after this period, where she fell over on stage wearing those huge Viv Westwood shoes. Is that a concern? Is that something you have to...
Yeah.
Do you worry about every time?
Oh, yeah, all the time. Like, I love actually being on the runway, but if the shoes are a bit messed up, I'm like, oh, my God, please don't let me fall. Oh, my God, please don't. And sorry, the first time I actually took a little bit of a trip was actually doing a show with Naomi Campbell. So, you know... She
probably thought you were taking the piss, didn't she?
She probably did. That's true. So it was actually that show. So, yeah, luckily it was just before I was about to go backstage. I had a little trip and everyone was like, oh! And I turned around, I was like, hey, it's OK. And then they all clapped. And then Naomi was like, oh, my God, who fell? And I was like, oh. I did. That'd be me. So
now, how have you found it being... There still aren't that many famous black models, are there? I mean, there's more than there were, but still, I don't think it's a fair representation of the number of people who are on the planet. Would that be a fair estimation, do you think?
No. Obviously, I can see that there's not... I do a show and I look around like, oh, OK, so it's just me.
Just me and the Russians.
Me and... Hey! Yeah. So, yeah.
And, but are people pretty cool with you, or do you ever encounter any prejudice when you're working with them?
I mean, there's been a few situations. No, I mean, there's been a few... I mean, I've been...
Because I saw a tweet on, like, you tweeted about one situation where you had a girl and you had a run-in with a makeup woman, didn't you?
Yeah.
What happened there?
It was at... OK, so I was at a show and I came late from a show because I had another show and this show was, like, going to start in, like, 20 minutes. So, like, OK, hair and makeup, come, let's go. Double up. So the hairstylist was already starting my hair. And the makeup artist came along and she looked at me, she's like... And she didn't think I could hear. She's like, I don't want to do her makeup. And they were like, why? Just do her makeup. I goes, yeah, but because she's black and I'm white and I'm not comfortable, I just don't want to do it. And I was just like, oh, OK. So then they're like, OK, just do it. And then she came to me and I was like, no, actually, I don't want you to do my makeup. Because how can you say I don't want to do her makeup? Do you think, was it... I'm not trying to let her off the hook here, but do you think maybe she didn't know... She thought maybe there was a different way of doing up makeup or something? But here's my thing. If you're a makeup artist... You should be able to do any type... Absolutely. If you're a hairstylist, you should be able to do any type of hair. It's just hair, it's just skin. You just have to know how to, you know... And you are going to encounter all kinds of different people. You need to be able to do their job. You need to know stuff. Yeah, you do. Stuff. OK, so what's the kind of shelf life for a model? You're a very young woman in the game now. You've got many years. But do you have plans over and above modelling? What do you want to do in your next stage? Do you want to design? Do you want to work in... Yeah, I mean, modelling was never, ever on the cards for me. Ever. Like, everyone used to say when I was younger, Jourdan, you should be a model. I was like, nah. I've always wanted to be an actress or dancer. Well, see, this would open doors towards acting, certainly. And what about, will you design your own range of clothes? Are you going to get into that side, like styling? I've always said I want to have my own jeans line, because ladies, we all know, like, it's so hard to find the perfect jeans. Yeah. Whether if you're, like, tall or curvy, or if you're just curvy and short, or, like, especially me, I'm, like, this lanky chick, and, like, finding jeans to fit growing up was kind of hard, so I want to find the perfect jeans. So you'll just have a range of jeans? Yeah, a range to fit and suit different types. Will you have any with an elasticated waist? Because I've been looking for some of those recently. Yeah? You can be, like, my fit model. We can do this. I'm tired of wearing maternity clothing, OK? Oh, I feel you.
OK, so how would you style? If you were to style me, what would you do with it? Because this is pretty good, this suit, isn't it? I know this isn't... This is pretty good. What's wrong with you, young woman?
Yeah, it's all right. We can, like, change it up a bit.
OK, you have your stylist with you, don't you?
I do.
OK, she helps you. So how would you smarten this look up? If you were going to do something with this, what would you do?
OK, ooh.
And you know what? I'm going to give you carte blanche to do more or less whatever you want.
OK. I feel like we need to maybe just, like, cut.
All right, OK.
Are you cool with this?
OK. Yeah, I'm very cool with this at the moment, but what I need to do... No, I mean the whole fashion thing.
OK, so yeah,
please, well, be careful, because I have a leg in both of these.
OK. OK, so I feel like we should do,
OK, this is quite an expensive suit, I'll be honest with you.
Really? It's kind of cut and easy, so... Okay.
So is this... This is the thing, this is the new thing, I believe, because short suits are...
Oh. We could even go higher, like, maybe, like...
Jesus, I didn't know my legs were that white. Look at that.
OK, so...
And I wear this one there like a leg warmer, or we take this off?
Do this. You
can leave it on there. I quite like that.
Okay. I'm digging it.
What's this?
Yeah.
I think you want to do the other one.
Okay.
Have a go at the other one.
Let's go another one.
Wow, you're really getting into this.
Then we do like a little.
Oh wait, that's. Yeah, because that really makes it work.
Okay, that kind of. Okay, so then we do this. I don't know, and then...
I think you don't know, do you?
I kind of like it. It's kind of grungy, kind of...
Grungy?
And then put a beanie or something there and
beanie? Beanie's not going to distract what's going on down there to here. I've got to do the rest of the show like this, so even me up.
All right, I mean, if we want to be fashion forward and all, but all right, OK.
Christ, I wish I'd worn underpants tonight now, I tell you.
I did a kind of like a V action there, and...
Hold on. Look at this going on here. That's not even the same.
Oh, my God, you know we should wear this.
Just take off the back.
OK.
OK. What's happening?
Nothing. It's fine. It's fine. Let me just...
Which way? Well, don't wave me like that. Razor sharp.
Oh, my God.
Yes, oh, my God.
No, I mean, oh, my God, like, oh, my God, that's major.
No, you weren't saying, oh, my God,
it was, like, major. Like,
you were saying, oh, my God, what have I done?
Like,
not 10, 10, 10.
10 across the board.
You're a very good liar. I'm never going to play poker with you after what... OK.
Let me just finish it off. There we go.
They're not even...
A bit of leg action there. Oh. Should you be doing that? I don't know.
No, I don't think I could do it again. All right.
Yeah. I really like it. I think your wife will love it.
I think my wife will be actually not that surprised when I come home like this. I better stop. I can see you getting a little hot under the collar and I'm spoken for.
Stop. My makeup is...
Actually, I tell you what, though, from under the desk, no one knows, and I feel great.
There you go. It gets really hot in here, so, you know.
I think you're going to go a long way in the world of styling.
I believe so, too.
What you lack in actual skill, you make up for in enthusiasm. How lovely to have you here. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're so nice to have, like, a young, rising star, and, you know, you're obviously just a real sweet kid, so thank you so much for coming on.
You.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Jourdan Dunn. Thank you, Jourdan. All right, don't go away. Join me after the break when I'll be chatting to the fabulous Warwick Davis.